TV.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven and I'm back with another video. Whoop whoop. I'm still sick though, so my voice probably still sounds gross. So since I am still home for the holidays, I tried to think of something fun and easy that I could do for today's video, and I decided to do a tag video. And I was actually tagged to do this by the creator of this tag. This is a new tag, and this tag was created by the Natural Chica 123. So definitely check her out. Definitely subscribe to her if you like what you see. She tagged me to do this video, and she also mentioned me in her video. So this is called the About a Year Ago tag. About a year ago. Basically, it's just kind of a tag based around like thinking back on 2014 and then going into 2015. So I thought it was a perfect tag to do, obviously, because it's about to be New Year's, about to be 2015, and I'm so excited. So let's just get right into the questions. My biggest accomplishment of 2014, I would have to say two things. First thing being getting my driver's license. Yeah, I turned 21 this year and I just now got my driver's license this year. If you guys have been following me for a while, you might have known that I have a phobia of driving, and I still do, but obviously it's gotten better. So that's kind of a big deal, being able to actually drive now. And I'm not the best driver, I will say that. Obviously I got my first car and I wrecked it, so that kind of tells you that I'm still not the best driver. But a lot of you guys ask me, you know, how did I even get the courage to even go and take the driver's test and pass the driver's test in the first place? And basically there was really no secret behind it. I kind of just forced myself to do it because you can't wait forever. You can't let your fears just control you forever. At some point you just have to wake up and say, you know what, I'm gonna do this today. And that's basically what I did. I hired a private driving instructor person to teach me for like 3 days. They came and taught me the basics, and then I just went and took my test and I passed it, all thanks to my instructor, because my instructor was actually really helpful. So look into private lessons if that's something that you're struggling with. That helped me out a lot. And then my second biggest accomplishment for 2014 would be reaching 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which is all thanks to you guys, of course. Big shout out to you guys for subscribing to me. I'm actually at 130 something thousand now. So yeah, big shout out to you guys for that one. Hopefully pretty soon I will reach 150 and then 200 and then 300,000 and then maybe even a million one day, who knows. Best memory of 2014, that's kind of a hard one because I don't have the best memory. Like sometimes I feel like I just completely forget major events that happen in my life. So I don't know, it's really a hard one. I had some pretty cool things happen this year, but I can't really pick one favorite memory. But like I said, getting my license, reaching 100,000 subscribers, it was pretty cool this year. I got to work with Wet Seal for YouTube, which was pretty cool because I used to work there as just like a sales associate, and then all of a sudden they're reaching out to me for YouTube. So that was kind of a career shift. That was a pretty cool experience. And just different stuff like that, different companies that I've gotten to work with, and just a lot of YouTube related stuff has been really positive this year. My biggest obstacle of this year, besides like getting my license, because that was kind of a big deal and a big struggle for me, I would have to say just transitioning out of my last relationship. I was pretty open with you guys throughout that process. You guys met my ex-boyfriend and everything like that. So going from being with someone publicly and having that be such a big deal to breaking up with that person publicly, and then also it being like a nasty breakup and a unhealthy relationship and stuff like that, it was a pretty big obstacle for me to just that whole relationship in general was just an obstacle this year. And I feel like I have finally really overcame that obstacle and really transitioned out of it. I'm dating someone new now and everything, so we're all good. Top 5 favorite beauty products that I discovered this year. Technically, I didn't really discover all of these products this year, but they're like my favorites that I feel like I've been using so much this year. Number 1 would be Kat Von D foundation. That includes the powder foundation and the liquid foundation because I use both, and that's been like some of my favorite foundation that I've ever tried. Also the e.l.f. foundation, because I was super surprised that an affordable company like e.l.f. actually had a good foundation that worked for me and my problem acne skin. So the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation would be number 2. Number 3 would definitely be the MAC lip liner pencil in the color Spice. You guys should know by now that I wear that lip pencil like every single day. It's kind of my Kylie Jenner look lip pencil. It's like just the perfect lip pencil ever. So MAC lip pencil in Spice. And then number 4 would have to be the Urban Decay makeup setting spray, or just makeup setting sprays in general. I kind of discovered that this year, and I really feel like it really does help my makeup look better and last longer. So I never used makeup sprays before this year, so that would be number 4. And number 5 would be the acne.org products, which I have not talked about yet, but I will talk about. It's just a line of products to fight acne. It's a face wash, it's a cream, it's a moisturizer. It comes in a set of 3 from acne.org, and I've been using that on my skin recently. I've been using it for about a month now, and I've actually have seen improvement, and I do really like it so far. So I will be doing a video about that, so stay tuned. There are so many bloopers from this past year. I literally have bloopers for every single video because I mess up so much when I'm filming. That's why I started putting bloopers pretty much at the end of every single video, because I felt like these moments were just too funny just to skip over. So that's why I put bloopers at the end of all my videos. So if you want to see some bloopers from this year, then just watch my videos because they're at the end of all of them. Favorite mainstream and non-mainstream YouTubers of this year. Mainstream basically just meaning like super duper popular, like they have like a million zillion subscribers, and then non-mainstream would be like less well known. Mainstream would definitely be Graveyard Girl, would have to be number 1 because I love Graveyard Girl. I didn't discover her this year, I've been knowing her for years, but especially this year I've been watching like all her videos like back to back to back, and so that's probably my number 1 favorite mainstream YouTuber. I also like It's My Ray Ray and Forever Flawless Alyssa. And then in terms of non-mainstream, like less well known, of course my YouTube sisterhood. We just did our holiday giveaway video before this video, so if you haven't seen that, definitely check that out because the holiday giveaway is going on until New Year's. But that is the perfect video to discover my whole YouTube sisterhood if you don't know who that is. But that includes Vicky Logan, Ashley D Beauty, Flower Push, Ariana, Jayla Watson, Glamaholic54, Lipstick and Curls. Who am I missing? Also, who wasn't in the holiday giveaway but is part of the YouTube sisterhood is Tootsie from Tootsie Time. She's in the UK. Also, going back to mainstream YouTubers, Rhett and Link. I don't know if you guys watch them because they're completely has nothing to do with the beauty community, but I like to watch things on YouTube that are not in the beauty community too. So Rhett and Link, they actually have 3 channels. They have their main channel where they make like funny like music videos, and then they have another channel called Good Mythical Morning, which is like a weekly talk show type thing, well, daily talk show. And then they have Good Mythical More, which is like the after show of their talk show. So they have a lot of content that they're creating, and they're just like these 2 guys. They're both dads. They've been best friends for years, and they just really talk about and do really random stuff, but it's just so funny. Like, I just find them to be hilarious, and I also like feel like I learned something new in all their videos. So definitely check out Rhett and Link or Good Mythical Morning if you haven't heard of that before. Honestly, I would have to say my regrets from this past year mostly revolve around not doing as much with my YouTube or with just anything business related as I could have. We all have those lazy moments where, you know, we might not post our video on time, or just any type of lazy moment. I definitely regret because I do want to be really serious about YouTube, and sometimes I don't get my videos up and stuff like that. So I regret that type of thing. And then also just going back to my ex relationship or whatever, it's really such a drag when you feel like you waste time on a relationship worrying about a boy or worrying about whatever with this boy, and that's just such a waste of time. And I honestly regret putting so much like negative energy into that I could have been putting that energy into something way more awesome. So if you're out there struggling with some silly boy, just drop him and focus on you, girl, because you will regret it if you don't. Fleek, eyebrows on fleek. Fleek is like my favorite word of this year. Like when that Vine came out and when it became viral, like I really just latched on to the trend, just really latched onto it, because I just felt like this is the word I've been waiting for. This is the word I've been needing my whole life. I've never had a word to describe this feeling, and now I finally have the word, and it is fleek. Pasta on fleek. That was some good pasta. Eyebrows on fleek. Baby hairs on fleek. This little curl right here, fleek. This jacket, fleek. You can also turn it into other words like I'm a Fleekosaurus Rex, because everything's always on fleek. Fleekalicious, fleektastic. And then also I decided that I was going to inverse the word and put it backwards, which is called kilf. So if you're not on fleek, then you're on kilf, because that's the opposite of fleek. So start making that a thing. Number 9, most embarrassing moment of 2014. This is a hard one because honestly, I embarrass myself a lot. Like I'm very clumsy and I'm just not graceful, and I honestly just feel like I embarrass myself every single day. So it's kind of hard to just pinpoint one specific embarrassing moment when you embarrass yourself every single day. Lessons learned from 2014. Once again, it kind of goes with the theme of what I've already been talking about in terms of my relationship, in terms of being lazy about YouTube, in terms of just anything that I've already talked about, getting my license. The moral of the story is to just keep it moving. When you get out of a relationship, keep it moving. Don't dwell on it. When you have something that you're trying to accomplish, a fear that you're trying to overcome, keep it moving. Do something every day to help get over that fear. Do something to reach your goal. Like you have to be productive every day. You just have to always keep it moving. Whatever it might be, just make sure that you're moving in the right direction at all times. You don't want to waste your life away by just sitting there being sad about something, or sitting there being too afraid to do something, or sitting there being too lazy to do something. I feel like I wasted a lot of time doing that this past year, and I wish that I would have kept up the pace a little bit more, and that is definitely something that I'm going to be doing in 2015. Goals for 2015, which I'm really excited about because I'm a very goal-oriented, plan ahead type person. So I have all of this already laid out. Number 1 goal would definitely be graduating from college, because I do graduate in May of 2015 and I am so excited. I will be graduating from the fashion design program at UNT. It's going to feel amazing to not be in college anymore and just not ever have school ever again. Oh my God. And then after that, I'm going to be being a full-time YouTuber. I mean, that's one of my goals. We'll see, but hopefully I can just be a full-time YouTuber and really put a lot more time and energy and effort into creating these videos and making these videos even better. And another thing for 2015, I want to start my real clothing line. You guys know that I have done things like custom thrift and just kind of little side businesses here and there, but I really want to get serious about it and really get serious about being a fashion designer and having a real clothing line. So that is another goal for 2015 as well. And the last question, what I'm looking forward to in 2015. I mean, basically it's just everything from the previous question. Graduating from college, I'm super looking forward to that. Having more time for YouTube after I graduate, and starting my clothing line. So I'm looking forward to all those things, but also looking forward to moving into a new place, and just all the things that come with graduating. You move out of your student living, you move into a real place. I'm gonna be getting a new car. I want to get a puppy, you know, just things like that, just grown up things like that, getting new stuff and kind of settling into my more adult life. I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, 2014 has been pretty good for me. I mean, like I said, there's a few setbacks, but who doesn't have a few setbacks every year? But overall, I do feel like it's been a pretty good year for me. I've expanded a lot in terms of YouTube and business and coming up with what I'm gonna do for my business overall, and just really feel like I have accomplished some pretty good things this year and just grown as a person, and just moved out of a darker time and into a brighter time. And then 2015 is just really going to be my ultimate glow up year, because now that I have, you know, pushed all the mess away this year, I can definitely move into next year with a clear mind, and I have all these plans and all these goals, and I'm super excited. So yeah, I'm just really excited about it. So hopefully you guys have all had a fantastic 2014 and had a chance to grow as a person and accomplish new things and try new things, and that you're excited for 2015 to grow even more. And yeah, so I tag all of you guys who are watching this to do this tag. Definitely try it out. I think it's the perfect tag to end off this year and go into the new year. Specifically, I tagged my whole YouTube sisterhood to do this tag, but like I said, anybody watching it can do it as well. I actually encourage you to do it because it's kind of nice to reflect on the last year and then think about this upcoming year. So yeah, happy new year to all of you guys, depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.